Alright, what's up everyone? So today I'm going to show you guys how to download any Pokemon games on the computer. So any ROMs, this isn't just Pokemon, this is really any game, and shut up Windows. So this is really pretty much any game for a Game Boy, a DS, and just anything, and how to get the emulators for each thing, and Windows is just not leaving me alone. Now before we get started, I just want to say I'm sorry that there are so many ads. I have not cleaned off this computer. And yeah, this computer is pretty terrible, so that'll make the video a little worse. But anyways, you're going to need to go to coolrom.com, spelled like that up there, and all the links will be in the description. And as you can see, up here in on this blue bar, it says ROM files, emulators. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to go to emulators and find emulators. Find the one that you're looking for. So if you want to play for example, Pokemon Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, Leaf Green, or Fire Red. Or you want to play, let's say, White 2, Soul Silver, Heart Gold, Platinum, Diamond, any of those, then you're going to want to go to the DS. Now, the 3DS does not have, is not compatible to be a ROM or an emulator. Now, let me just say, I have all 5 Gen 3 Pokemon games, and I have a lot of games on my DS. I do sometimes use ROMs, but all the ROMs and emulators I use, I have bought. Some people frown upon the idea of using this because it kind of is not really the right way, and you're not exactly buying it. So I do buy each game, but sometimes I do use ROMs and emulators. So yeah. Anyway, so in this case, we're going to be going to the Game Boy Advance and Java thing open because I need to get Java, but let me move that down so I can close the Java page. Ads shouldn't pop up, but they just pop up for me. And but yeah, so Game Boy Advance and another ad. So like I said, terrible ads. But either way. Anyways, so I recommend getting the Visual Boy Advance on each emulator. Just go to probably the one that's 5 stars. Now, there are a bunch of different other ones, so if the 5-star or 4.5 or whatever the top rated one, if it doesn't work for you, then you can just try the other ones. I recommend getting the Visual Boy Advanced. Yeah, more ads. So like I said, sorry about that. Anyways, so I already downloaded it, but yeah, I'm just going to download it right here, and it gives you a download thing that will probably ask you for a bunch of downloads. So read the files and make sure you're not downloading a bunch of like random optimizer PC things you don't want. So just read it carefully, skip anything you don't want, and make sure you don't download any viruses or anything. So yeah. Next, what you want to do is if you downloaded a Game Boy Advance or like a Nintendo DS or GameCube or any emulator you downloaded, you're going to want to go to ROM files and find the one you got. So if you got the Game Boy Advance one, you're going to go to Game Boy Advance ROM files. Now, it has a cool little list of top 50 downloaded. So Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green are actually the top 3 downloaded. If you want Ruby and Sapphire, you can search it up, and I think they're probably in somewhere in the top 50, I think, but if you can't find it here, you can go ahead and search it up. You can also click on this. Ruby is a featured game, and yeah, so if you want to get Emerald, alright, sorry about that. Anyways, so yeah, you're going to go to Pokemon Fire, or Emerald, and you're just going to click the download button. The same thing, it might give you something that will try to make you download some things. Just make sure you read it, skip anything you don't want, and download it. So next thing you want to do is, well, you could either put it on the desktop or like I saved it in a file, a folder, I mean. So you're going to open it up, and it's going to start with a little small box right here. And so if you press open, unless you haven't played it before, you're going to need to go find it on your computer. So if you don't know where it is, you can just go to that file and drag it if you don't know how to get to it directly from here. But if you do know where it is, you can go to desktop, libraries, computer, go to your downloads, and if you've at least played it once, it will save here. So I played Fire Red, Emerald, and the cool thing about emulators and ROMs is you can actually play custom Pokemon and other games that people have made. So just go find it on your computer somewhere. I recommend putting them all in a folder, and then this is all the saved games and all that kind of stuff. And so let's say we're going to play Fire Red. You just open it if you played it once. If not, you can drag it in, and it will load up in a full screen. I'll drag it over here a little bit more because it's kind of dragged out. There we go. So You can add cheats, which is also kind of a scumbag thing to do, and my computer needs fixed. But yeah, there's a lot of different cool things like skipping frames, and there's some options like what you want to do. There's some controls. You can actually, if you for some reason can't record the sound, this emulator lets you record the sounds, and you in a different WAV file. So you go to record, start sound recording. You can actually record it in just an AVI or a movie recording thing if you don't have Bandicam or Fraps or anything you want to use. So yeah, that's pretty much how you get it. Just whatever game system you want, you get the emulator for that, or whatever ROM file you want. You go to that website. I recommend that website, and they'll pretty much have every game. Now to save, example on Pokemon, to save you don't just save regularly. You have to go to save on the actual emulator. So you save a game, and there's 10 different slots. And to go back, it will never, when it starts up, it'll always be at the beginning. But to go back to the save file, you go to load game, and all your save files will be here. And you just click on them, and it'll start where you were. So this is just an example. This is Pokemon, but for each game it's different. I don't know how to save on each game, but that's how you download the emulator and ROMs. Now, like I said, I recommend buying the games, and some people like frown upon the idea of using the ROM and the emulators and the computer, but I sometimes use them. But like I said, I bought them. Anyways, so go to all the links in the description. I hope this helped. Leave a like, comment if you didn't understand what I said, and you need help, or private message me, and I will try to help you the best I can. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode of whatever I make. Keep an eye out for my Fire Red Nuzlocke and my Platinum Nuzlocke. Mostly I will be uploading my Platinum Nuzlocke, and a bunch of other kind of cool videos are going up soon. So yeah, see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.